Hi guys, welcome to another video. It is me, Kim. I'm here in my living room. I just love this area in front of my Christmas tree. I just think it looks so cute in the background. So this is where we're filming today. I'm here to share with you my New Year's resolution advice. Now this is new for me as well. I just recently came up with this idea that I wanted to figure out basically the best ways to stick to my New Year's resolutions, and I want to share with you what I found and what I'm gonna try, and yeah, hopefully it goes well for all of us. Let's jump in. Okay, so I have here in my planner, this is already a 2020 planner. I'm filming this before, still in 2019. But I actually, this is probably one of my tips that's not in my steps that I'm gonna go over. This is my YouTube planner. So this is where I'm gonna plan out my videos and write down ideas and things like that. And I wanna try to post more consistently. This is still just for fun, but I would like to get videos up consistently, because then when I don't for a while, I'm like, oh damn, right, I forgot I was doing that. So I want to focus on it a little bit more, because I do have a lot of fun making these videos, and it gives me a space to be creative and gives me something to do when I'm super bored all the time. I can make a video and post it. So I started out with a planner. I have a regular life planner. I have a lesson planning planner that I keep at school, and now I have this planner for YouTube. So my steps are in here. So if you see me looking down at this, that is why. And yeah. All right, so I wrote down 7 steps to stick to your New Year's resolution, and to keep in mind when creating your New Year's resolution. So I feel January 1st, if you have a goal before then you should probably just go for it. I know I want to start going to the gym more, so I've started today, which it's still 2019, and I could have very easily been oh, January 1st, I'm gonna start. But I just want to set myself up for success. So the sooner I start getting into the habit, the better. So that's my first tip, but that's not one of the 7 steps. I found these steps online. I'll put the link below to the article in the description box, but I did tweak them a little bit. I read them and I kind of tweaked them to be more to my liking and my preference, and just what I wanted to talk about. So yeah, so step number 1, boom. It says dream big. So you want to create large goals to start. So say your goal is to lose 20 pounds. Or my goal, which I said, this is for fun, these are just examples, is to blow up my YouTube channel. So that's a large goal. To lose 20 pounds, that's a pretty big goal. You're not going to do that in a week. It might take you several months to change your lifestyle and lose 20 pounds, or to gain 1,000 subscribers or something like that. That's a big goal. So, but that's your first step, is to create a big goal. So those are the 2 I'm gonna stick with: blowing up your YouTube channel and losing 20 pounds. Those are just examples. Step 2 is to break your big dream, your large goal, into smaller steps. So if I wanna lose 20 pounds, I can't just be all right, New Year's resolution, lose 20 pounds, boom, I'm doing it, but not have a roadmap of how to get there. So you have to break it into smaller steps. So your first step maybe would be to create a gym schedule. So I know, every day I get home at 4:30 p.m. from work, so I should try to maybe look at classes at the gym that are sometime after that, but before my dinner, something that's gonna fit into your schedule, and that will be a routine. Or even if you don't sign up for gym classes and you just say all right, I'm gonna come home at 4:30, I'm gonna change, I'm gonna be at the gym by 5 o'clock, go till 6, and then have dinner after, whatever, and go about the rest of your evening. But you should create a gym schedule to create a path to get to your larger goal. Another thing that you could do to work towards your large goal of losing weight is to create a food journal, so to track what you're eating. This isn't necessarily to limit yourself or like whatever, you know, this is just examples. I'm gonna keep saying that because I don't want people to think I'm giving advice on how to lose weight. Like, these are literally just examples of how to break it down. So you would create a food journal, like, you know, and just look at what you ate. So even if you're like, oh, yesterday, like, I didn't really eat that healthy, so today, like, I gotta make sure I eat better. Something like that. That's another step to losing weight. It's a smaller thing that you can do that's gonna help you get to your goal. Okay, so we'll go to the YouTube example. So smaller steps would be like what I've done here, which is get a planner. So if I decide I wanna blow up my YouTube channel, I can't just post willy-nilly. I can't just, you know, film whenever I feel like it and post once a month. That's not gonna help me get there. So to help me get there, maybe I get a YouTube planner and start planning out my videos. So like on the month of January, I already have boom, 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 boom. 4 videos I'm gonna post in January, so once a week. You could even plan more than that. Whatever is gonna help you get to that goal, but you want it to still be attainable. So the point of this step, which is step 2, is to break your larger goal into more attainable goals. So you can't just say in January I want to lose 20 pounds, because if by February 1st you didn't, you're gonna feel discouraged and just give up. But if you break it into smaller, more attainable things, then you can kind of create a path to get to your larger goal. Step 3. So step 3 is to understand why you may fail. I don't think this is exactly what it said in the article, but I kind of, you know, switched it up a little bit just because I didn't like the wording. Understand why you may fail. So why would I fail at losing 20 pounds? Maybe it's because I don't feel confident. Maybe it's because I don't feel like I have time to go to the gym. Maybe it's because I don't feel like I'm going to be able to lose 20 pounds, so I'm just gonna quit while I'm ahead. Why may I not reach my goal of blowing up my YouTube channel? Because I'm not having fun with the videos I'm creating, or because I'm not creating a schedule where I'm actually like posting things or filming things to post or creating the time to edit or whatever. So you have to figure out what your roadblocks are gonna be. You know, obviously you're gonna have days where maybe if you're trying to lose 20 pounds, you don't feel like going to the gym. So what are you gonna do on those days? If you don't feel like going to the gym, maybe you go for a walk outside instead. So that way you're at least doing something. So it's like you've prepared yourself for this roadblock and created an alternative so that you haven't set yourself back. So yeah, so like if you're like, oh, I wanna blow up my YouTube channel, what are my roadblocks gonna be? Not having anything creative to post. So, okay, so right now I need to sit down and come up with 20 ideas of things that I could film. Maybe I don't feel like editing. Okay, so what's my backup gonna be? What am I gonna do? Maybe you create the thumbnail when you don't feel like editing, or you watch other YouTube videos to get ideas of what to film next or something. Still doing something productive. So planning ahead so that when you have setbacks and when you lose motivation, you can still do stuff to be productive. Step 4, just 4, not 8, 4. It says commit yourself. So on the article, it had this whole nice paragraph about making a promise to yourself. So if you decide that you want to lose 20 pounds, you've got to look in the mirror, you've got to write yourself a contract, you've got to do something and say, I promise myself that I'm gonna reach this goal, that I'm gonna do what it takes, whether it takes me the entire year of 2020, I'm gonna lose 20 pounds, or whether it takes me the entire year of 2020 or even into next year, I'm gonna blow up my YouTube channel. I'm gonna, or at least do the things that it takes to blow up my YouTube channel. I'm gonna post more consistently, whatever the smaller goals are. You have to make it like a real commitment. If you don't, then you're not gonna hold yourself accountable, and you're probably not gonna reach your goal, and then you're just gonna get discouraged and like probably make the same goal again next year and be in the same spot that you are now. So you have to really promise yourself, whether it's putting Post-its all over your house, reminding yourself of what your goal is, or whether it's writing stuff in your planner and like preparing yourself for these things, or posting about it on Facebook. This was something that they spoke about in the article, posting about it on social media, like, hey guys, this is what I'm doing. I'm posting this on here to hold myself accountable. You could do that. I personally wouldn't, because what I'm trying to do is nobody else's business. Like, I'd rather just move in silence, but that's me. Whatever is gonna make you hold yourself accountable. So it could be a contract with somebody else, or you could ask somebody else to hold you accountable, or whatever, you know? But you have to find a way that you're gonna promise yourself that you're gonna reach your goal. Or even if you just promise yourself, you know, each day I'm going to do this one thing to get closer to my goal. But you have to commit in some way so that you hold yourself accountable. Step 5. Step 5 is to reward yourself. So say I'm trying to lose 20 pounds. This is the example that we've been running with. I'm trying to lose 20 pounds and I went to the gym for 5 days in a row, like I wanted. So I've reached one of my smaller goals, or I wrote in my food journal every single day for the entire week. It's basically like you've reached one of your stepping stones. How are you gonna reward yourself? How are you gonna make yourself feel good about that? So maybe I went to the gym 5 days in a row, so tomorrow I get to take a day off, or tomorrow I get to do half the time in the gym, or tomorrow I get to have ice cream. Reward yourself in some way. Like, you have to create rewards for yourself so that you look forward to reaching the end of your goal. So say I post all 4 videos that I want to post in January on my YouTube, and I'm trying to blow up my YouTube channel. What am I gonna do for myself to tell myself, hey, I'm proud of you, or something to kind of dangle in front of my head as the month goes by so that I'm motivated to post those 4 videos? What am I gonna do? It could be anything. It could be I'm gonna go out to dinner, I'm gonna go see a movie, or whatever. It could be anything, literally whatever. Something that's gonna motivate you. Or I'm gonna go do a $50 shopping spree at Target at the end of the month.
Woohoo! Big summer blowout!
Because you're doing these things for yourself, and it should never feel like a job or anything like that. It should feel like something that makes you happy, and it should be a positive process getting to the end of your goal. So you don't wanna ever punish yourself or anything like that. I mean, there's always gonna be setbacks, so you wanna reward yourself for the small stuff, because that's gonna keep you motivated. Step 6. Step 6 is to make changes. So you trying to reach your goal is a work in progress, right? It's not, you know, today I'm 20 pounds heavier and tomorrow I'm 20 pounds lighter. There's a path. This is a journey, right? To lose weight, or to grow your YouTube channel, or to whatever your New Year's resolution is. So each time you fail, you have to reflect and make changes. So maybe one of my smaller goals from step 2 was to go to the gym 5 days in a row. And I realized after a couple of weeks, or even 1 week, like, hey, this is not attainable for me right now. This is not working. I'm failing. You know, you have to, 1, figure out why, and then 2, change your goal so that it is attainable. Your goal should be reachable. If 5 days a week is not gonna work, if that's not possible because you're busy, you have kids, you have family, you have a job, you have things to do, then you have to make the goal smaller. So I'm gonna reflect on why I can't, what's holding me back, and then I'm gonna make changes. So maybe I start trying to go 3 times a week. And then once you make changes in your lifestyle so that that is attainable and you can do that, then maybe you can go up from there and then work on 4 times a week, and then 5 times a week, and so on. But you always have to keep reflecting. Like, this is really like an intense thing within yourself, or at least it should be if you want to actually reach your goal, and keep reflecting within yourself and figuring out, like, okay, how can I get closer to my goal, or what's holding me back, or what's stopping me, or why is this not working, or whatever. You have to continue to make changes. That's why step 6 is just make changes. You have to make changes to the smaller goals. Maybe you change your overall goal. You're like, whoa, losing 20 pounds is just too big of a goal for me right now. I need to move slower to fit my lifestyle, and so that I don't go crazy or get discouraged. Then you do that. You make changes to whatever you have to do so that your goal is attainable. Step 7. Okay, step 7 is to be grateful for everything that you're doing for yourself, even if you didn't reach your goal. So the example that I wrote down here, I think I kind of got it from what I read on the article. So if my goal is to lose 20 pounds and I want to go to the gym for 30 minutes, but I only do 10 minutes, at least I went, right? So you want to be grateful for everything that you're doing for yourself that's bringing you closer to your goal, even if it's not your full goal. So for the YouTube example, say I post 3 out of the 4 videos that I wanted to post in the month of January. That's more than 0. At least I'm working towards my goal of growing my YouTube channel and posting more consistently than I was before. So you have to be grateful to yourself, and that's why I go back to, like, rewarding yourself, because we're not perfect. We're human beings. Things happen. Like, anything can happen that could set you back from your goal. But as long as you're still focusing on it somewhat and working your way there, even if it's not at the pace that you wanted originally, you're still making progress. You're still making self-improvements. Your New Year's resolution should be about self-improvement, whether it's losing weight, growing a YouTube channel, making more money, saving more money, spending more time with your family, anything, saving up money to get a dog, like whatever it is, you know, it should be about self-improvement. It should be about making yourself happier or healthier or whatever. So you have to be grateful to yourself that you're taking the time to make these changes to better yourself. So even if you're not reaching the steps or following the path that you had in mind, exactly the way you had in mind or exactly the way you planned, at least you're working towards it, right? That's better than nothing. So you have to be grateful to yourself. Okay guys, those were the 7 steps. This video is actually a lot faster to film than I thought it would be. But yeah, so those are the 7 steps that I have come up with, along with some help from the internet, as to how to create and stick to and reach your New Year's resolution. I hope that it was helpful and you guys do come up with New Year's resolutions. If you do come up with a New Year's resolution or even smaller goals or whatever, comment them down below. I would love to know. I would love for you guys to share that with me. And maybe that's you promising yourself and you saying like, hey, I'm gonna lose 20 pounds in the first few months of 2020 and I'm writing it here to promise myself or something like that. I would love to know what you guys come up with as far as your New Year's resolutions, and maybe I'll make a video about mine once I figure out what mine is. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so again, I hope this was helpful and you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, comment down below, show me some love and support. I really appreciate it. And yeah, happy New Year's, guys. Happy 2020. Peace. Oh, I need a haircut. So bad. Ooh, that's nice. This planner is so cute. It's from Five Below and it's like little and I love it. What is this? Get out of my shop. Oh. It's got Hi guys. What the fuck? You know what I mean? You can't answer. Is the camera like? Step